And we are back, dear viewers, with a very intellectual guest today. She is the author of a book that enabled her to begin her research on the triangle of AI, language, and media since 2010 in her master's degree, and also continued her research in the doctoral stage, where she has many publications that focus on new media and society, such as the fourth wave of feminism between new media and artificial intelligence. So, dear viewers, let's all welcome Dr. Sally Hammoud, a PhD in artificial intelligence and communication with also media, who's visiting us in Kuwait. So, welcome on board, Dr. Sally.
Thank you.
And it's such a pleasure to have you on with us in the show. So, please, could you tell us your purpose of visit in Kuwait and how did you like Kuwait, and also what brings you here?
Well, this is not my first time to Kuwait. Kuwait, you can say it's my second home. I've been coming in and out to Kuwait for so many years, and it's always been the place where I meet all my good friends, good fellows. I always come here for work. This time I'm coming here for a different purpose, for some intellectual purpose, if I may say. I'm participating, or my book is participating in the International Book Fair in Kuwait, which is happening in Mishrif. And I've been visiting the fair for the past few days, and I have to say that it's quite impressive to see that people in Kuwait still are interested in reading, still are interested in reading paper books. I know that Kuwait has taken, especially youth in Kuwait, they have been jumping into podcasts, audiobooks, jumping into more ebooks. But if you look at so many people getting in and out of the fair, you can see people coming for 2 days, 3 days, and they come not only for 1 day, because there's a big collection of books and authors. And I have to say that I like that there's some presence of Arabic books, which is something we miss in the Arab region. I mean, our new generation, they're more interested in reading English books, but
yes,
it's good also to read our native language from time to time.
Yes, Dr. Saleh, it's nice to read and be also multi-language, to have multi-languages in your life. So since you talked about the International Fairgrounds and books, and also you participating in that event with all the competition, I don't know if it's a competition, but you guys share knowledge about AI. So please, can you tell us more about your book?
Yes, so you know, in knowledge, you cannot say there's competition. Bil'aks, it's complementary. I mean, this book is not only something that I have in my head, it's something that I have been inspired by other people who've taken this course before me. I've been inspired by scholars in the 1900s. I've been inspired by scholars in the 90s. So it's accumulated knowledge, and the added value is where you are able to understand or put an intersection between these knowledge, and this is exactly what I did in this book. So I've been interested in AI since 2010, where I didn't know anything about AI.
Yes.
I didn't know it existed. So because I was interested in languages, and my interest in languages, especially that I was thinking of trying to preserve our Arabic language, because my Arabic language was not that good, by the way.
Yes.
So I wanted to understand more how languages are formulated, and my curiosity, my intellectual curiosity took me into a project that was being implemented by the United Nations Digital Language Foundation. Okay. Because after the shift, the disruptions that we faced, there's now a digital language. Not now, yes, it has been, it was in the 2000s, yani. And this project was actually implemented based on an academic paper that was published in the 90s by the United Nations University, yes, in Japan. So you see the intersection, how it took me. Then I was looking at the scene, the media scene, because my main focus is communication and media studies. Yes. So how does this influence our life? How we can, how it creates new behaviors, new societies. So I got curious. I was digging more deeper, until in my doctorate I realized that we've reached a different phase, which is now we communicate. Companies, they have brand value. E-commerce is based also on recommendations, reviews, and
Yes.
one of the biggest industries is e-commerce. Look at Amazon, which
Yes.
started as a bookstore, and now it's everything store.
Yes, so doctor, you were talking about
Digital reputation.
digital transformation.
Exactly.
And now our digital transformation is going more into AI, right?
100%. And it fed the AI. Yani without the digital transformation, we wouldn't have had AI. Without the also, you know, look at our behavior. We connect now through emails, we connect through social media, we connect through, this data allowed for AI to actually develop more and more, because it has been there since the 50s, but it was going through a winter.
All right, so we would also like to know the relationship between media and AI together. Like how does it interconnect, and how do we use AI to, for example, improve the media?
It's true. Let me tell you something, that data is the new fuel, right? This is what everyone is saying, like everything is data. Data is more important than any other resources now.
Okay.
And data is the fuel for AI, precisely. And data is where? It's, media is the plural of medium, which is the bridge or whatever tool that moves information or whatever from one place to another. So media has helped a lot in transferring this data so quickly, which led into the development of artificial intelligence. Now look at media, how much it's, I was talking about Amazon, for example.
Yes.
I think everyone does this. You build your decisions to buy this or that based on reviews, comments, ratings. If you want to plan a vacation, if you want to meet someone, you go and Google them, who is this person? If you want to hire someone. So there's a new type of economy here, which is digital reputation, which is based on another economy that AI has created and social media, which is what we call attention economy.
Yes.
The more you are able to grab the attention of people or your audience, the more you are there, the more you can make a good valuation of your existence, whether you are a company or an individual or anything.
Okay, so doctor, since we are talking about media, and you mentioned a couple of online purchasing websites, so we would like to know also, how does e-governance comply on artificial intelligence?
Well, this is a very important topic. لأنه e-governance now, it's easier because of what you just mentioned, digital transformation. Then you're able to do that kind of shift from citizenship into e-citizenship or digital citizenship. And now it's becoming easier لأنه, as I said, all our identities, if I may say, at the bank, at university, in the government, everywhere it's digital. So it's easier for this data to be set in a how can I say, in a jar or in a place where you can get it centralized, and at the same time you can get it decentralized. And this is one of the technologies that have really been able to help us, which is blockchain, for example. Yes. What's the value of e-governance? Hopefully the e-governance is the best way to actually work on transparency and accountability, and to work on more efficient communication with citizens, it's a better, because the thing is, and about this book, through this journey, what I've discovered really, and what was, how can I say, the biggest highlight for me, is that today, we learned in school, I'm a graduate of media, in school, in uni, that communication model is sender, receiver, message and channel, and there's the feedback and the distortion. Because of AI and because of this disruption, the quick disruption that is happening, now this communication model is not linear anymore. It's all, all elements of this communication are becoming every element. I can be the sender, I can be the receiver, I can be the message, I can be the channel. Like, for example, I'm someone who keeps talking about AI, who keeps talking about how AI can be something good, because we cannot escape it. It's inevitable. So when I go and talk about a topic, people will affiliate me because of the reputation with AI. So I've become more like a channel, because I do have my channels on Instagram, I do have it on LinkedIn and other social media. And at the same time, I can do this I am the message because I'm known for being the advocate or whatever speaker about AI.
Yes.
And I am the sender because I'm sending this message. But also on these platforms, I am being the receiver as well, because there's the interactivity with the audience. People write comments, people write likes, you have to respond to people, and
Yes.
you are interested. This is how you learn.
Yes, doctor. So also, since we're talking about AI, and recently there was a conference about smart cities in Kuwait and urbanization. So what do you think about urbanization, and how can people actually benefit from AI in their homes, in their smart home?
You know, AI, the thing is, it's, let me tell you something, that AI is not one tool, it's so many tools.
Yes.
So it's a combination of so many elements working together, from data to machine learning to deep learning to you know, data mining, so many things that we can talk about. Urbanization, and it's something that governments should benefit from before individuals to have an impact. I tell you why. Because we're doing it on the individual level, yes, that's good, excellent. But if you do it on a state level, this is where the transformation really happens. This is where there's a transformation in the culture. So everyone can benefit from it because it's there, it's available. You can, and there's something about AI, and it's experimental now for us. I mean, no one understands exactly AI tools. You have to go, be curious, and just to explore and experiment it. But if you want to benefit from, if you're talking about urbanization, I think it should be more on the state level, or at least on the stakeholder level, rather than on the individuals, to have a more powerful impact, if I may say. You know, it's always easy to benefit from it. But how people can directly benefit from AI is, for example, when ChatGPT came to life, people started to think that this is AI. ChatGPT, who AI? No, it is not AI, but because it is a large language model and it had a huge marketing budget and marketing campaign, and it was a good proof for people to see, and this is where also my interest was in, how much languages can build AI. Because ChatGPT is a language model, which works on natural language processing. It processes the languages, so you are able to transform it into the computer language, and then again it is being transferred or processed to you, to me, in the language that we want. And this was the beginning of inspiration for me, and why the Arabic language cannot do this. Because the Arabic language at one point wasn't advanced. It was still in a place where there was so many challenges and difficulties in processing it. That's why I insisted on writing my dissertation in Arabic. I insisted on publishing this book in Arabic, although, believe me, if I wrote it in English, definitely it would have been easier, bigger exposure, and people are more interested to read technological topics in English, I know. But I did this as an individual, it's my individual values, what I believe. I would love to leave something, because this is a book, it's not academic. It is based on academic research, definitely. Everything is based on academic research, from quantitative research, whatever you want to call it. But in this book, it is kept as something easy for people to read. I talk about persuasion.
Yes, sorry to interrupt your discussion. We would definitely love to hear more about AI. And thank you so much for doing your AI in Arabic. And the Arabic language is definitely being upgraded also onto AI, maybe in this further future soon. Inshallah. So dear viewers, that was Dr. Salih Hamoud, a PhD in Artificial Intelligence and Communication, with also media. We would like to thank you for your visit here to Kuwait, and also on Good Morning Kuwait's show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And now, dear viewers, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Please stay with us.